what time it is, y'all. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the one, the only Jodecideion, and welcome to a new episode of Game Trek, my series where I take you on a little adventure, a little trek to one of my various retailers, and I pick up brand new games for my console of choice, the Nintendo Wii U or the Nintendo 3DS. In today's episode, I'm heading to Gamestop to pick up my copy of Xenoblade 3DS for the new Nintendo 3DS. It's 12:05 on Friday, April 10th. I worked all night, worked all morning, just got off, been running some errands, and before I take a little 2-hour nap, before I pick up the boy from school, I decided to head to GameStop and pick my copy of Xenoblade 3DS. Yes, I know you're wondering, Jodecideion, the one, don't you already have a copy of Xenoblade for the Wii? Yep, I do. But you know what? I'm gonna buy it again. Why? Because I'm a fan like that. I want to support this game in every incarnation it has. If it comes out on a Wii U digitally, I'll buy it again. That's the kind of person I am. You know, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed I enjoy everything about the game. The vastness of the worlds, the great music, the great characters, the cool story. You know, the gameplay, the graphics, everything about it I enjoyed. It's actually really one of the first true RPGs I ever played. I really don't like turn-based RPGs. I really play like real-time RPGs, similar to Kingdom Hearts. The only turn-based RPGs I've actually played are the Mario and Luigi series for the Game Boy Advance and DS and 3DS. But overall, my overall Japanese RPG experience is kind of limited. There's a lot of great ones that came out in the past that I never played. But when this came out for the Wii, I wanted to try it out because it seemed like it's a new IP from Nintendo. And you know, of course, I'm always going to support new IPs from Nintendo. And so I got it, played it, fell in love with it. And you know, the rest is history. As you know, today there was a Japanese Nintendo Direct for the sequel or spiritual sequel, Xenoblade X or Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U. It showed off the mechs called dolls and some of the online network features. That game's come out at the end of the month in Japan, and Xenoblade 3DS came out in Japan last week. Didn't do too well, but I think that's because they had the game over there in abundance. Over here, it was a limited release for the Wii, only at GameStop. Actually now, you can get a retail copy of the game. I think it's pretty expensive because it's kind of rare. It was so crazy that GameStop was actually selling used copies for like $90. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's hard to find games, so I figure Nintendo wanted to release it again on the 3DS, on the new 3DS, to give a wider audience chance to play it, and also, you know, build some hype up for that new game coming out later this year on the Wii U. So y'all, I'm at GameStop now, about to go and pick my copy up, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, got it. I had to bullshit for a little bit. Talked to my boy in there, James. Hooked me up. And so there's the back of it. That's the front of the new 3DS boxes. You know, not that bad, not that ugly to me, but you know, whatever. So let's head back to the house. Oh man. Also, what's real crazy, Xenoblade got a lot of Chronicles. I'm sorry, that's crazy. Xenoblade got a lot of copies at that store. You know, there was reserved, but it was also for sale copies. So Nintendo definitely is stocking. They were stocking Xenoblade today compared to other games, you know, previous games. So hey, that might don't look good. You know what I'm saying? They definitely were stocking that game, which is good. You know, Nintendo's being kind of, you know, lackluster on stocking games, you know, this generation. You know, not too many games get sent to the stores for sale, and then they sell out, you don't see them no more. So, you know, it's good to see a game that they want to sell have abundance of copies so people can buy it. Let me see. Back to what I was talking about. But yeah, man, like I said, you know, I bought it again because I want to support it. You know, I feel Xenoblade 3DS the game purpose really is. Also, is one to expand the franchise, make people aware of the franchise. So when they see Xenoblade Chronicles X come out for the Wii U, they're like, hey, that's a sequel, part 2 that the game I bought on the 3DS. You know what I'm saying? That the game I like is a new one. It brings a brand awareness. And then also, I think because it's basically it's a port over from the Wii. You know what I'm saying? It didn't cost them that much to do. I definitely believe that this game is going to help cover some of the costs for Xenoblade X. You know what I'm saying? The same way they did with releasing Donkey Kong Country Returns for the 3DS, and then later you had Tropical Freeze come out. I think using a game that came out on another console and re-released it, any extra sales you get from that, it'll go to cover other expenses for new games being made. So, that's a good idea for Nintendo's part, because they definitely need to do that for their games, because Nintendo games are not selling right now. You know what I'm saying? People are just not buying it. No matter how great they are, no matter how good the reviews are, people are not going to spend their money. So, whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying? If you have to make a set of amiibos for Xenoblade or any other game you got, just so people go out there and people spend some money, that will help Nintendo out, then they're going to do it right now, So, alright people, let me cut this off for a second, and I'll get back in the house and do my little unboxing. See you in a moment. I'll do the unboxing right here, just so it's easier. I can get it done. As you can see, it says in red print, not compatible with Nintendo 3DS or 2DS systems. So it's only for new 3DS. There's the cartridge. Xenoblade. We still don't have no Nintendo points at all, which sucks. No Club Nintendo. They need to hurry up and get that going so I can start. I bought like 4 or 5 games now, and I'm not getting anything for it. Nintendo, you need to get on the ball with that. There you go. The boy's gonna be happy. The boy loves Xenoblade more than I do. He's beaten the original game on Wii 3 times, and he already said he want to play this one and beat this one. But he don't have a new 3DS, so I may let him play mine. You play with mine so you can play it. We'll see. I also want to see what the Shulk amiibo does with it. So definitely want to just experience this again. Alright y'all, for this episode of Game Trek, this your boy, the one and only Jodecideion. Until next time, live long and game. Alright people, take care. Peace.